nicely. Okay, then flip it over, cut off all those ends. You don't want to cut into any of that actual fabric where all that stitching. You just want to cut off those loose ends. Okay, cut off the threads. That's looking pretty good. Right, buttons. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do, so let's just get rid of all that. Lay it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this exactly as I want it, and you can probably see the line of the interfacing there, and I want to join that line up with that line like that, put that over the top and pin it in there just like that, one like that, and then put the other one over the top and pin that one. Plug it in nicely just there. You can put a couple more pins in if you like. We're just going to mark off where our buttons are going to be, so I'm just going to put a couple more in just to make sure I get those marks in the right place. Right, okay, so take your pen, place it into the centre of your buttonhole and draw your little line. Oh. Yeah, it's come out, so I broke my lead, I think. That's it. Coming out now. Press my lead down a minute. Might be our lead. Yeah, that's working. It's just chalk now. That will come out. There we go. That's it, they're all on there. There we go. So you've got all your marks, just make sure that they are seeable. Right, okay. Right, so now I've got my buttons and we're going to stitch them on. So I've threaded a needle and I'm just going to try a knot. Like that, in there. Okay, and when I come in from the back, make sure that you've got your end off your knot. All those bits of charcoal. There we are. Okay. Come in, whoops, from here, just pop that in to, actually we're going to come in through the front and we're just going to stitch this button on here like that. Okay, and I put a couple stitches in there and I'm not going to go through the back of that at all. What you can do is just do one small stitch this end, really small stitch like that, teeny one, and that will just hold that there. Okay, those two pieces together. All right, and then we're just going to stitch the whole button on the top. So thread my button into it, and then we're just going to do about 8 stitches just to hold that in place. So 1, or whatever you usually do when you sew in a button, 2 through the centre, another one, 3, make sure you sew them on nice and tightly, because if you've got a smaller child, we don't want the buttons coming off and then being able to get them in their mouth. I think that's 4. 5. If you feel your needle going through the back piece of the fabric, just pull it out and start undo it again. 6. last one, and 8. Okay, all right, and now we're going to just tie a knot. I'm going to come right in here, right close to where that button is. Tie a knot. I'm going to come in through the twisted piece, place your needle in through that twist, pull it down slowly, make one nice knot. Twist it like that, put your needle through it, pull it down like that, and then once you've got that nice knot and it's nice and secure, you're going to take your needle and you're going to poke it right down, but you don't want it to come through that yellow side, alright, the white side, sorry, and push it right through the fabric like that, alright, and then we're going to pull it out, and then I'm going to give it a little small tug, and that will just get rid of that knot and put that knot inside, okay, give that a little snip, and that is it, and there we go. So I'm going to carry on and do my buttons, and that will be our dress finished, and I will show you the finished product. You can go away now and just sew your own buttons on and finish off your dress, and make sure there are no more long ends anywhere on it. So push that one through. It will be a little bit tight just to start you off. The buttons are going to be tight. They will loosen up as you go along. So here it is finished, all done. So that's the little back of the dress, all finished off. It's looking really cute. I'm still considering whether or not to put a little bow on the wrists, so I shall think about that. I will go around and I will take off any other long threads which I might have, and make sure there are no, well, let's see, there's a few threads there which need to come out, so go around and check all your threads, unpick anything which might need to be unpicked. I was trying to do this yesterday, but it was dark and it wasn't actually, I couldn't actually see that well to do it, so you probably need it in the light. So just go around and check there's no more threads anywhere on the dress, and then it will be completely done. I will show you what it looks like from the front. So here it is from the front. It's looking really cute. I really like that. I wonder if I can, yeah, it's looking beautiful. So I'll put it on the doll in a minute, and then you can see what it looks like with the doll on the doll. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.